questions.
You know, I thought we made a good play. They played really well. They made 12 out of the 23s they took. They're not a great shooting team. They made them. But in spite of that, we've battled the whole game. The small lineup worked well for us. Then when Jimmy got back in, he got a nice tip, get us a chance. We got to stop, and I thought we made a good play, and I thought there was a foul on that end. But if they don't call it, they don't call it. But disappointing way to lose for sure. And you know, I thought we battled really hard. I thought Cy came in, did a really good job for us, and you know, Cole had a tremendous game, but very disappointing loss.
We'll open our questions with Roshan, and then we'll go to Dan.
Coach, what factored into your decision to go with Symir as opposed to maybe Benny, or you had gone with Bull on Tuesday for a little bit?
Because we needed somebody to help bring the ball up. We couldn't get the ball up. Joe couldn't get it up consistently. I thought Cy was great. I thought he really did a great job getting it up. And the small lineup really turned things around, started playing well, and it worked out better than I thought, really.
How did Jimmy play? Or was he maybe a little bit off today?
We went with the smaller lineup to facilitate getting down, and Cy did a great job. It frees Joe to get away from the ball a little bit, but I thought Symir was really good. I thought he got in the lane, made a couple buckets, had 4 assists. I thought his defense was good. Yeah, I thought that lineup was good for us.
Next will be from Dan.
Coach, just what you could say about it. Joe Girard, 11 points in the first half and then scoreless in the second. Just what you took away from his overall play tonight.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to be in it. I'm not sure. You know, when they're pressuring like that, at the end of the first half, I said, you know, we talked, and, you know, you got to go by, and he did, and got to the basket. And then the second half, you know, he had some opportunities, I thought, to get by. But, you know, he wasn't aggressive offensively, I didn't think.
Next question will be from Christian.
Coach, what changed in the three-point defense from the first Florida State game to the second to today?
Nothing really. If anything, our defense has been a little better, but we just weren't as effective defensively as we need to be. They shot it really well. You know, they made some long threes, some tough threes, but you know, we have to defend it better than we did.
We'll go back to Roshan.
Coach, can you just talk me through what happened on that last sequence with the bucket in transition and then Joe inbounding the ball?
I don't know what he said. Thought he had somebody open, but he didn't.
Okay, we'll go back to Dan.
You spoke about Symir Torrance and what he did in tonight's game. What has he been showing you in practice, and what can you say about his maturation process at this point?
Well, he helps us against pressure. He really does. It relieves some of the pressure from Joe and getting the ball up and getting defenses, getting some penetration. And again, I thought he was really good today, and he's been good in practices as well.
We have time for a couple more. We'll start with Thomas.
Coach, Jesse Edwards picks up his third foul around the second half. You leave him in. Seems to really play well throughout that next few minute stretch. How have you talked about his play kind of last few games, especially tonight?
You know, he's just got to not commit the silly fouls, the bad fouls. I mean, you're going to have 3-4 fouls, but if you don't commit any bad fouls, and that's what he did tonight, didn't commit any bad fouls, then he's going to be all right. He'll be able to stay in the game, I think.
Go to Mike Curtis next.
Hey, Jim, what would you like to see more in terms from your late game execution, especially on offense down the stretch?
We were great tonight. We got back in it. We were down, if you remember, and we got back in it with our execution was great at the end. You know, Buddy got a backdoor layup. We got it to Jesse. Unfortunately, you know, when he got fouled, he missed the free throw. But again, we got what we wanted. Even at the end, the last play, we wanted to get it inside and got it to Jesse, and he didn't think he had it, so he got it to Jimmy, and I thought there was a foul there, and it just wasn't called. But our execution was great offensively.